Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a wild story like this. Um, all right, buckle the hell up because this story is about to mess with your head in ways you didn't think were possible. Alex moves into a new apartment with a Craigslist roommate named Jake. Jake's chill, kind of quiet, clean, pays rent on time, doesn't steal food, solid 8-10 roommate. But then, weird shit starts happening. And I don't mean minor weird, I mean full-on reality questioning, should I call a priest level weird. Alex hears Jake talking in his room late at night. Not just a mumble, like full-on deep conversations. But here's the thing, Jake never has guests over, ever. No phone calls either. At first, Alex assumes he's gaming or talking to himself. But it doesn't stop, and sometimes the replies he hears, they don't sound human. Then one night, Alex wakes up at 3 a.m. because nothing good happens at 3 a.m. and hears two voices talking in Jake's room. One of them is deep, guttural, not human, like someone left a demon on speakerphone. But the worst part? The way Jake was responding. He wasn't scared. He wasn't questioning anything. He was agreeing. Alex gets full-body chills but decides, nah, I'm sleep deprived, it's fine. Until one morning, he wakes up and finds a single, dirty, bloody footprint outside his bedroom door, barefoot. And Jake only ever wears socks. Alex is about 2 seconds from shitting himself, but Jake just stares at it and mutters, it wasn't supposed to be here, then walks away, like that's a normal thing to say. At this point, Alex is in full FBI mode. He Googles Jake's name. Nothing. No social media, no records, no old job history. Like the dude doesn't exist. Not even a LinkedIn. Then he starts checking old mail around the apartment. Not a single piece addressed to Jake. Everything is either his or old, unopened envelopes for someone named Matthew from like 2018. So Alex goes to the landlord like, hey, who TF is my roommate? And the landlord hits him with the most cursed response possible. Jake? But you've been living alone for the past 6 months. No one's rented that room since the last guy disappeared. Alex nearly passes out. He demands to see the lease. Guess what? His name is the only one on it. Jake's name? Nowhere. Like someone Thanos snapped him out of the paperwork. Now Alex is questioning his entire existence. He tries to confront Jake, but the room is empty. No bed, no clothes, no nothing. Like no one ever lived there. Just completely, eerily spotless. Not a single speck of dust out of place. That night, Alex doesn't sleep. He stays up, phone in hand, recording everything. 2 a.m. hits. Nothing. 2:30. Nothing. 3 a.m. The whispering starts. Not footsteps, not breathing, just a voice. A deep, rasping, spine-melting voice that says, you weren't supposed to notice. Alex immediately nopes the hell out. He grabs his keys, his wallet, a half-eaten bag of Doritos, and runs. Moves out that night. Doesn't even pack. Just leaves. Crashes at a friend's place, refuses to even drive past that neighborhood again. A few months later, out of pure masochistic curiosity, he checks the apartment listing. It's back up for rent. The ad says, 2-bedroom apartment, 1 room already occupied by a quiet and respectful roommate. The name on the lease? Jake. But here's where it gets even weirder. Alex, being a glutton for punishment, messages the listing under a fake email, asks for more details. The reply? Jake is looking forward to meeting you. No signature, no contact number, nothing. Alex starts losing sleep, thinking about it. Then, about a week later, he gets a knock at his door. 3 a.m., heart pounding, he checks the peephole. No one is there. But when he opens the door, a single envelope is lying on his doorstep. Inside, a picture of him sleeping in his old apartment. Alex moves states the next morning. Then, the real horror starts. Weeks later, new mail starts arriving at his new place. Except it isn't addressed to him, it's addressed to Jake. Every piece of mail, every bill. Then, his bank calls. Someone tried to access his account. Guess the name they gave? Jake. Now, Alex isn't just scared, he's trapped in something he doesn't understand. His phone rings one night. It's an unknown number. Against his better judgment, he answers. A voice, deep and slow, whispers, you can't run from your own shadow. Click. Alex changes his number the next morning. But the messages don't stop. Notes start appearing on his windshield. His reflection in the mirror looks just a little bit off. His own shadow stretches just a little too far in the wrong direction. Then one night he wakes up to the sound of his own voice, whispering. Except he isn't speaking. His phone pings. A notification from an unknown sender. It's a selfie of Alex, asleep in his bed. But the scariest part? He lives alone. The next morning, the apartment next door suddenly has a new resident. A familiar voice greets him in the hallway. "Hey, Alex, I finally found you." Alex turns. It's Jake, smiling. And that, my friends, is how reality broke like a cheap-ass IKEA chair. What the actual hell happened? Ghost? Demon? Craigslist fever dream? Shared hallucination? Some glitch in the Matrix, backrooms level horror nonsense? Drop your theories below before the existential crisis fully sets in. And if you ever get a roommate named Jake, move the hell out.